Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and for my new subscribers, I'm glad you're joining us. My name is Yvonne. In today's video I want to do another double page spread in my autumn-winter journal. The autumn pages are all done, flipping through them a bit. I didn't film every page, but on my Instagram account all the pages are shown in detail. This one, the hot chocolate page, and the candlelight page, really nice. I think that it's very nice the way it turned out. And then here will be Christmas pages, but because Christmas is over, I'll tackle that at the end of the year. So some Christmas pages, and I was at this page, but because a half page for what I want to do today, it's not enough. So I glued this to this page and made an extra flap because I really want a winter spread. So I glued some scrapbook paper in here and I splattered with acrylic paint. It's not as much as I hoped it would be because the smaller ones are, when it's dry, they're almost not visible, but maybe when I'm done I'll try it again because I never did this and it was the first time, and it's really get a feeling with the brush, so it wasn't very easy. I got some materials. If you follow me, you know I want to be a bit prepared. So some dotted fabric, looks a bit like snow. Maybe I can use that. I'll clip this on here so that the page stays because it's already pretty bulky. This is old scrapbook paper I want to use because I really want winter designs, and on digitals I don't really have those, and I wanted most of it white, a bit blue. I follow Gina Makes It, and she has regularly photographs you can download, and this time she had in 3 sizes Christmas trees, so that's the one I used, and I cut them out of also scrapbook paper that it won't be so time consuming when I do that on video. So I prepared that, and I think most people know Natasha from Treasure Books, and she made funny houses, and I prepared some size-wise. I made some examples. I made 3, but eventually 3 houses will be too much on this double page. It will be, Natasha made them as a tag, so you can put them in a pocket and you can write on the back. Mine are going to be glued down, and I'll link the video down below because it's real easy to make and a real fun project also to do with your children or grandchildren. So I decided not to make this house and just the 2 of them. Months ago I made different houses, a bit more shabby chic, from Ruby&Pearl. I'll link that video down below also because that were also very nice houses to make, but this is a completely different style. I also already decided which paper I want to use, so it won't be hopefully a super long video. So let's get started. I'm gonna cut out my papers about making marks It doesn't have to be precise. That was the intention of Natasha, that it's easy to make it in a way you can free-handedly cut the houses, the shapes, the way you want them. But because winging things is not really something I do very well, and because I wanted to make sure that it would fit on the page, that's why I prepared with some templates. And Natasha has a lot of different shapes that she made, so you can really see yeah, which shapes you can make, and yeah, the way you can put it all together. So she has a lot of examples. Number 3. I made the square already. It's easy. I'll cut the square first. And you can really let your imagination go wild and free to decorate the houses with the windows and maybe curtains and the doors in all kinds of shapes. So that's something I didn't prepare in advance. I think I'll ink this just a bit to let the border show a bit. Because the paper is also very light. This background paper. So I want a bit of visibility. Yeah, it doesn't have to be much. So this will be one house. And I'll need the rest of the papers to make doors and windows. This is going to be a star roof. I hope everyone is doing well, still staying safe, because that's unfortunately still the most important thing in our lives, staying healthy. Because there's always a risk. I had my booster vaccination already, but yeah, you never know. Yeah, that roof. And the base of this in the blue. Like that. Put my houses to the side so I can see what my plan was. You can see about the shapes that it doesn't have to be very precise. And I'll glue the roof a bit because I'm going to stitch them. But I'll put the roof on with a little glue so I know what is left of of the base, so I can determine how I want my my windows and my door, and how, yeah, about what size I want them. And maybe a chimney, that's also nice. Let's see if I want it that way. I like it this way, tilted this way. I hope everybody is still crafting and inspired to make all kinds of things. A lot of great videos online to spark your inspiration and put you up to new projects. Top on like that. Let's see what I want to use as windows. I think I like a star door on this one. And just a piece, because it's easier to cut if it doesn't, if it isn't so big. It's not straight. Let's see. They're not super visible, but yeah, that's a bit the style I wanted to have. That because of all the white snowy colors. Do I like this one better? Let's see how big. Out here. So just to let it stand out a bit. And I think I'll make the windows of the blue. Let's see what shape. I like this shape. Let's see how it's too big. Maybe like this. Yes. I can copy this. That's a bit the fun of the project, that you don't have to measure it exactly, and you can just cut it. The door in the middle, or a bit like that. Maybe a small window here. I also have this paper. I realized too late, because here the splatters are already in the paper. But then I glued that down, so too bad. Or maybe just a piece of this. Just a small. I want the, I don't know what it's called in English. I like that stitching. I want a small window, but with the stitch of the, how's it called? The knitting on it. Yeah. Maybe I can stitch around it. It's very small, but then it will be more visible. Also, maybe ink the edge also. A little side window. Cut this a bit shorter. No, I think I'll do something with stitching in the windows. It's hardly visible. But with the stitching, I think it will be okay. And here, oh, it's inking. Yeah. I don't think it'll go away. And what about a chimney? Yeah, I like a chimney here because it's all crooked. I think it will be nice to have a chimney. And maybe a knitted door. Yeah, like that. Let's see what kind of a door. Is this too? No, that's not nice. Maybe this blue for the chimney. Oh, that's too big. Yeah, all crooked. You can even put a window in the roof, of course. Or some lace around or here. We'll see. Now this was for the door. Maybe it's a bit straight. Yeah. I like this that edge for a door. Like that. But that's too high. Just a bit more like that. A really small door in the middle. Yeah. Let's see which ones. Yeah, I think that one also for the windows. Let's see if I got some bunches that are maybe nice. just small windows, just let's see. This is a scallop shape. I just want to see how it looks. It's really small. And then I want the Christmas tree. Doesn't want to. Ah, no. Ah, yeah. Often I take those out because it's easier. It's too wide. The feeling that it's no. Let's see if it's straight now. And maybe with the blue, small handle. A large doorknob. Yeah. Got another window. And I thought maybe this is also nice as a window in the door. Or maybe in this door because it's bigger. From the blue. With just a little mark in it. The white paint still on my nails. I want to try just one or a completely different one, maybe in this from the stars. Small window with stars. Like that. Move the door a bit. It's still a bit Christmassy with the trees. Let's see how it looks. Just a bit inked. This is about the same size. No, it's not going to work. This is 1 inch. I want to try something. Let's see how this looks. But I don't know if it's too big to have 2 of these circles. Just try. That's the fun part of it. You can play until you like it, and maybe you don't. If I put these a bit more like that, you'll get eyes. It's also a very cool idea. Yeah, I think I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I really like this house so far. And then I'm going to I'm going to stick this down because I like this the way it is. Maybe I can use the, because I'm going to try to stitch, yeah, not these, because my round stitching, it's not, because it's very small. Let's see. On the camera. Ink this one. Put a little glue on this one. It's a very small piece. Oh, I've lost it. I have no idea where it went. Not a clue where it went. I can stick this down. Maybe I'll find it, and otherwise I will cut a new one. Ah, here it is. It's stuck to the glue stick. Here's my little handle. Stick this down. The second eye. This has to go a bit down next to the door. Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, it all shines a lot. Yeah, this one I really like. This one, let's see. It also has to have a doorknob. I don't know if I have something. I want to stitch on these, so I'll stick these down. And this one on the door. I didn't ink those. Yeah, that's the advantage of glue stick. Up a bit. Doesn't have to be much, so second chance. I hope I'm constantly in frame, because when I'm crafting I tend to forget the camera angle or something. Like that. The door, it's inked. A bit to the side, so we have room for the other little window that are already inked, like that. Oh, this one still has to be inked. My ink dauber is losing its foam. Window in the door. There's a bit of ink on there. Let's see. Do I want a chimney? It has to be a star chimney, I think. Maybe if I cut a piece, I can decide easily, more easily. Maybe a crooked one or an angled one. That's more what I wanted to say. Or do I want windows up here? But then they have to have a different shape. Let's see. I'm just trying out things. Looking for something that looks nice. And then it has to have some blue underneath it. Let's try something else. I don't know if I have a punch a bit larger. Let's see how this looks with the scallop. It's maybe a bit big. Yeah, it's so much blue then. Where is my round one? I'm losing everything. Everything's gone off. Here it is. Yeah, let's see if it's inked a bit more visible. And that one's not the right one. And then more in the middle. Is then the chimney too much? It's very full, but yet I like it anyway. More like that. Yeah, I do like it. Yeah, let's go for it. Mm. Let's see. A bit up here. Yeah. Up to the side. Here. There were a lot of houses already. I saw them on the Facebook groups I'm in, and I think on Instagram also. So a lot of people picked up Natasha's video. And yeah, bright colors are not my colors. So, but they were very beautiful. Some made great houses in all kinds of bright colors, and it's very beautiful. It's nice when something is picked up that large all over the world. People are making making little houses. It's great. So this is what we got so far. My two houses. I really like them. I'll pause the video and I'll be back after the stitching. I'm back and I stitch around the houses, around with a straight stitch, the roof with a zigzag, in the windows I covered them with sheer fabric with the dots. I like that effect. And then a zigzag cross in the middle for some interest, and also in the little windows a zigzag, the doors with the zigzag. Later I thought I could have stitched it with the light blue. That would have been nice also, but yeah, maybe next time. And this house also straight stitch all around and the zigzag here, and the doorknob. I really like, yeah, I always like the effect of stitching. I thought to make this more cloudy, snowy, I thought I glue this sheer fabric on here like this, and then I'll arrange this on there. Let's see if I can get it to stick, because that is always a bit of a problem with the lighter fabric, the thin fabric. My head is in the way. Oh. Maybe it needs time to really stick down. I hope. Let's see. Put down. It doesn't really matter if it sticks over the page, but something like that. Trim the excess. The little pieces I can maybe use again. I really like this fabric. I have it with dots and with a bit of a star on it. I really like using them. You see, yeah, in real, yeah, you can, now it picks it up. I really like it. let's see where I want the houses. Oh, they're sticking to each other. They can stick out a bit, I don't mind. I can always put something on the back. The trees. Let's see where I want to position them. Maybe the house is a bit wonky. Maybe that's nice. This is always the part I really find difficult, because I'm gonna doubt every position there is, and it doesn't really matter that much. Something like this is what I had in mind. Now I can see it on my screen the way it looks, and I like it. Yeah, I'm going to do it like this, and hopefully this will stick down enough, because it's going over the page, but we'll see. I'll use real glue, not the glue stick. I have to pick some paper. I always use baking paper, because you can remove the glue very easily. But my piece I normally use here is downstairs, and I forgot to bring it. But enough paper, that's not a problem. Let's see how it wants to stay here. Maybe with the bone folder. Oh, and it's on the fabric also. But we will see. Maybe later I can put some heavy books on there, and then it's and I don't mind if it sticks up a little bit. It doesn't have to be that perfect. So this house sticking out a bit, or keeping it in the page. No, I want to see some more of the Christmas tree. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I want to glue this on first. And the way Natasha made them, you can back the houses with writing paper or coffee dyed paper, and you can write on them and stick them in a tuck spot, or let's see, I had it. And then it will be a very nice addition to your junk journal, with writing on the back. I thought that's a great idea also, so maybe I'll make them again, because I really like the idea, really like the houses. My splattering is nowhere to be seen. Maybe I'll do it on here, but I'm not sure, because now I have the fabric also with the dots. It gives a bit of an effect, like the spots. Let's see. I want this in the house on top. Don't want to cover too much of the house. No, it has to be on this page. Doesn't want to stay underneath. Doubting again. No, I like when the house is on top. Yep, this one. Sticking it down. And then I can't change my mind anymore. I don't know if anybody else has that same problem of always doubting what you want to do. I'm terrible about that, but yeah, I'm trying to be more comfortable with sticking things down, but that's, if it's not your nature, it's not very easy. But I'm trying. No glue here. But I think I'll have to put some books on here because it's not really going to stick. Let's see what happens if I do this. Yeah, I thought so. It's going to, it has to be stuck down first very well, and then I can manipulate that. Yeah, I will do that. This Christmas tree will be on top, so I can glue this house down. If it was just that easy to build a house, of course in the Netherlands at the moment there is a shortage of houses, and that makes the prices go way up high, too much. Not all the houses are worth so much money, but yeah, everybody has to live somewhere, and so everybody is paying the high price. That's really sad. It's a lot of money. Again, it's so annoying when this I have ink. Sometimes I have ink everywhere. I really don't like that. So there has to be some paint over it. Some acrylic paint. Oh, I thought I lost my little tree, but it wants to be on there. Lucky me. Yeah, it has to be way down because it's not going to stay all flat. Oh, I really like the page. It's like I imagined it, and I like the fabric with the dots, a bit snowy. But I think some splatters of the acrylic paint will be nice, especially here on the trees, to also give it a bit more dimension. I think it will look nice. The paper is not really sticking to the fabric. Maybe I have to try some other glue. But this is what I had in mind. Oh, the lace. I wanted to see if it was nice with some lace around the roof. I had this one. I don't want it too much or too thick, but just a bit. This one I really like. Or which one? Maybe this one is even a bit more wide, but also a bit thicker. Doubt. No, I like this one. Yeah, not doubting too long. Either one would be nice when it's ready. Normally we are thinking so long about things, and when we're ready, the page will look great. We'll take some a little glitter glue. I think that will be better for the fabric. Maybe I could have used it better with the trees also, but I can always add it later. Forgetting again to put it in the sponge. Yeah, that makes it nice. Yeah. It also gives it a bit of texture, and also it looks a bit like the snow is on the roof. And I think I'll like it up here at the windows. Make it straight again. Just a little one. This. And a small angle. Yeah, like little curtains. And like this you can add and make it more beautiful or more intricate. Whatever you want. So many options. And that is what Natasha shows in her video, because she made a lot of houses. So all shapes and all variations she shows. Yeah. Just the white acrylic paint on the yeah, on there. Yeah, and this hangs loose a bit. You can see that in real, so I really like it. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with this page. I hope you enjoyed this and you want to try out and make some funny houses yourself. I would love to see them. If you tag me on Instagram, I would love to see what you make. As always, thanks so much for watching and supporting my channel. If you like this video, I would love for you to subscribe, give a like or a comment. I would love to hear from you. And I will see you next time at the next video. Bye bye.